Very good morning. It's Mark here, just after 8 a.m. Eastern. That's just after noon um, GMT, Thursday, 5th of June. And let's see how the markets are shaping up as the US session gets underway. First thing, we're looking at the US dollar index, and you can see a continuation of the strong downtrend and the US dollar sell-off. Support 98.27. And we're looking at levels. I'm scrolling back a long way here. Early 2022 is the last time we saw activity and a break below these kind of support levels. So very strong, the sell-off in US dollar reflected on the index this morning. Now that the US session's underway, what we're going to look and see, will this US dollar sell-off continue and even a break below this 98.28, the very low support area? Alternatively, whether US dollar buyers do step in now that the US session is underway and we see a bounce up off the support area and a fight back by the US. Certainly, bias is down, trend is down, and strong US dollar sell-off as we get going in the new US session. Let's have a look at the S&P 500, which has been hanging around that resistance area for days now. And again, you see the same thing. Have a look on the daily, sitting right now at 5,983. We've got support 5,974 and resistance at 5,996. But price action, all contained within this very narrow range for the last few days, has tried this resistance area before in the middle of May, unable to break higher. We'll see if it tries again, if buyers do step in, if there's demand once Wall Street opens up, and that's in an hour and a half, and whether that 6,000 level can be tested. Alternatively, if we see a test of the support at 5,974 and sellers step in for the day. Let's have a look at gold. Continuing yesterday's strong run, and you can see resistance already set at 3,403. That's the level buyers will be wanting to test and break above. If we get a turnaround and a sell-off from this area, the support 3,358 could well be the inverse relationship we see between US dollar and gold. We've seen strong gold this morning, and that is the inverse relationship between the weak US dollar. We're seeing US dollar being sold up this morning, gold gapped up to start the day and continuing that run higher. 3,403 resistance will be the next level that buyers will be looking at. Let's have a look at oil. Brent oil sitting at 65.14. Fighting back from yesterday's sell-off, a gap lower to start with buyers on the front foot this morning, resistance at 65.28, and buyers will be looking at this resistance here at 65.90 and getting above that $66 level. If there's a turnaround, support sitting at 64.66, that would be the level that sellers would be looking to test or break below. Bitcoin still sitting in that sideways range. We've got support at 104,000. We have resistance at 106,000. That tight range we've seen, that $2,000 range. Today, even narrower. You can see how narrow the range is. But on the front foot for now, buyers will certainly be looking to test and break above that 106 level, whereas the last 2 days have been red. Bias is down, trend is down. Sellers will be looking to test this $104,000 support. Good trading, and I will see you at end of day session.